Modern slavery is a hidden system of control, forced labor, child labor, and exploitation, woven into global supply chains. It's not just a problem of the past, it's a reality for millions today, affecting products we use daily, from clothes to electronics. Workers can be trapped, passports taken, paid little or nothing, and treated as tools, not people. This exploitation fuels poverty and suffering, often hidden deep within the supply chains of major industries. The electronics industry, including video game consoles and smartphones, is especially vulnerable. Every step in a product's journey, from raw materials to assembly, carries the risk of abuse. Companies face pressure to cut costs, sometimes at the expense of workers' rights. On September 30th, 2025, Nintendo updated its public report on modern slavery, offering a look at how one of the world's biggest entertainment brands is tackling this issue. Let's see what Nintendo is doing to be part of the solution. Think about a Nintendo Switch. It starts with raw materials like cobalt and tin, mined and refined across the globe. Each component, chips, screens, buttons, may come from different factories, sometimes in different countries. This vast, complex supply chain makes it hard to track every step. The further down the chain, the harder it is to know if workers are being treated fairly. Unethical practices, forced labor, child labor, unsafe conditions can hide in these layers. All major electronics companies face this challenge. The real question: how can a company ensure fair treatment for workers it doesn't directly employ? This is the heart of corporate social responsibility, and it's where Nintendo must take a stand. Nintendo uses a fabless model. It designs products but hires other companies to manufacture them. Not owning factories could be an excuse to ignore worker conditions, but Nintendo chooses responsibility. The company sets strict ethical standards for all partners, making worker protection a requirement. Nintendo builds long-term relationships with suppliers who share its values. These guidelines are non-negotiable. If you want to make Nintendo products, you must protect your workers. By working closely with partners, Nintendo influences conditions even in factories it doesn't own. This approach shows that a company's responsibility extends far beyond its own walls. Nintendo's proactive stance is key to preventing modern slavery in its supply chain. Responsibility doesn't end at the factory door. So what does Nintendo actually do? It starts with clear, strict policies. No forced labor, no child labor, no human trafficking. These rules are central to every supplier agreement. Nintendo enforces them through regular communication and on-site assessments. Teams visit factories to check working conditions, wages, and worker freedom. This hands-on approach turns policy into real-world action. Nintendo's record stands out. Unlike some competitors, it has avoided major human rights scandals. But the work is ongoing, supply chains change, and new risks emerge. Nintendo's regular CSR updates show a commitment to transparency and accountability. By leading with action and openness, Nintendo sets an example for the entire industry. Why should gamers care? Because our choices as consumers have power. Supporting ethical companies sends a message. We value both great products and the people who make them. Every purchase connects us to a global chain of workers. Knowing Nintendo works to keep its supply chain free from exploitation lets us enjoy their games with a clearer conscience. When big brands take a stand, it pressures others to improve too. Our awareness and choices can drive industry-wide change. This is about more than games. It's about building a world where business and human dignity go hand in hand. The fight against modern slavery is a team effort, and we all have a role to play.